Alright, today we're taking a look at the Kaytee, that's Kaytee, open living habitat for bunnies, for rabbits or guinea pigs. One of the things that was kind of bothering me when I got these two was that our cage was really small. I really didn't know anything about how much space guinea pigs should have, and the cage was given to me by the adoption center where I got them. So I put some TikTok videos out there on, things I'd learned about caring for guinea pigs, and a few people, people are pretty rude on TikTok, so they were saying stuff like, oh, you're an abuser, whatever, they need a bigger cage, but I've been kind of waiting, just to save some money, because these things are not cheap, and they're really, it's not that complicated. I'm like, now that I have this, it is a very useful open living space, although they do prefer to hang out underneath their protective overhangs here. So I still use the blankets because they like that. It makes them feel safe. Now this cage is just much more roomy, so they get to have their hidey. I wasn't able to fit the little their little nesting box or whatever you call that, the hidey thing, in the prior cage that I had because they kept on tripping on each other and fighting over it, and they were always fighting over the food. So in this new place that they have here, it's a pretty deluxe apartment. We've got enough room for several food bowls, which they're really happy about. And I still have one water bottle, but I could put two there. That seems okay. I watched a video. A lady was saying that if you put the hay into its own box, they will actually sit in the hay, eat it, and use it as a litter box all at the same time. I had a, quote, litter box that I bought for them, which was supposed to be for rodents like this. I don't know if they actually, I see poop in there, so it does look like they hang out there and they eat the hay. One of them was sleeping in there early on, so I don't really know. The lady whose video I watched said eventually that will train them to pee and poo in the litter area, but like these two just don't seem to. They're really, there's no rhyme or reason to where or when they go to the bathroom. But I will say maybe they'll pee less because they're pretty relaxed now in this new setup that we have. So maybe that's just like less stressful being like a little further away from each other. So maybe they won't be peeing as much. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What was I going to say? Cleaning this thing. I was really wondering about how cleaning was going to go. And immediately I noticed when I put them in here, there was some space on the floor, like I hadn't covered it with the bedding yet. And when they pee on this, it's essentially it's like a shower curtain, basically. So what I'm going to have to do is take them out of here, or probably, move them over to one side, and I'll dispose of the bedding. And then you basically just spray this and wipe it down. So you could use like one of those spray cleaners that's made for, cleaning small pet pee and stuff. Or you could do some kind of a home, like vinegar and water solution. But right now, they've been in this thing since last night. It doesn't smell that much. They used to pee a lot in the other cage that they were in. And again, I don't know if it was because they were stressed because they were in too close quarters. But I can't smell anything right now. And we put this thing together about 8:30 last night. And now it is almost noon the following day. I don't smell any odors at all. I don't want to be too optimistic about that because these guys really do smell. Like, I was having to clean them every single day. Without question, you have to get rid of damp pee-pee bedding and scoop out turds and, freshen spots or clean out the whole thing if it's, if it gets bad. But right now they seem good, so we can wait a little while. I noticed that somebody made some poo-poo in the corner back there by the bed. I put the blankets in there, so it's going to be a little bit messy when I clean that because the shavings stick to the blankets. But so far, I think they really like their new home. You know, like I said, there's plenty of space. They can run back and forth. They've got a few different bed options to hang out. There's multiple food bowls now, so people don't need to get up in each other's stuff. These are two girls. They are probably 2.5, I think. So yeah, so I would give a thumbs up to the Kaytee, Kaytee, open living habitat, or whatever it is, for guinea pigs and rabbits. And you can get it on Amazon, or you can get it at Petco. If you can get it used, that's even better. But, you know, like I said, the bottom is basically a shower curtain liner, like from what it looks like. Like I said, shower curtain. So, I read somewhere that somebody used reinforcements underneath, like the bottom. So if there's a lid out there that you could buy that fits this, this is 8 feet, but it's not a square, it's a rectangle. So if you can get a rectangle that matches whatever these measurements are, you'd have to go online and take a look at the cage, whatever cage you order. If you can get a top for it, I would use the top as a bottom. You know, because right now there's really only a PVC liner separating them from our floor. They're not really like super destructive. They don't chew or scratch on things, so I think it'll be okay. But it depends on what kind of friend you want to put in here. Like if you want to put a rabbit, I think they're going to chew, and rabbits have sharp little claws. So it's more likely that the liner is not going to hold. You know, I really feel like somebody could DIY this. You just buy some of these cage wire things and like just latch them together and then fashion some holes in some sort of a tarp. You would have it. It would be, you know, if that's like, I don't do those kinds of things, but if that's your jam, it's pretty good. So, Kaytee, Kaytee, open living habitat. Yes, I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it. My friends like it.
It's a happy day. Yes, it's a happy day. Oh.
All right. See you guys.